Yes! Yes!
Anyone else got the devil in their eyes besides the people, Roddy and Phil?
Yes!
Why the hell am I tied to this chair?
Feel like smiting people now.
Damn you, Phil. This was my night off. You tied me to the damn chair.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a cake. Is there a cake there? There was supposed to be a cake.
There's
supposed to be a giant cake.
Here.
Dwayne forgot to bring the cake.
Oh, shit. Oh, I hope he took it off the back of the truck. Otherwise, the hooker might have some problems breathing.
I'm in the cake. I'm waiting to come out. Wait, are you saying?
I'm saying you're a hooker.
Did you just call me a hooker?
I just called you a hooker.
Pants? Do you still smell alligator?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, then you're still in the truck. Let me call
Unless unless you're sitting in a Hostess Twinkie box, there ain't no cake here. And I'm tied to a damn chair. The hell, people?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Jim's not allergic to rope.
Twine he is, but not rope. I mean, as long as it's a nice hemp rope. Twine will give him rash.
Actually, no, I am allergic to hemp. And yes, I'm allergic to MJ, which we can't see on the air.
To its cousin, yes, to its cousin.
Yes, because back in my wrestling days, a promoter who I was driving to pick up his materials decided to get out his pipe and start smoking in my tiny Subaru Justy. And after the hives hit, I said, could you not do that, please?
Dwayne is driving the cake back to the secure location.
Okay, good. I would hate to have...
tell him to pick a less bumpy road. My God.
So, Phil, why are we here tonight?
We are here for our 1 year of freedom! Freedom! Our 1 year anniversary of breaking free from the shackles of our former place.
Do we get to paint our
shackles
faces and ride a horse?
It
Sure.
Depends
It's been a fun year.
Bring the horses?
It's been a fun year.
It has been a fun year, and you know, not only have we grown as a channel, our former castmates have gone on. Hank has been on here with us. Becca has gone on to have a very happy and successful life. It's amazing how much freer everybody feels.
Yep.
Yes. Especially not having to be tied to a show 8 hours. Oh, wait. No, we're doing 8 hours a day for the Karen reason. Never mind.
Not having to cover chili for 8 working hours.
Yeah. Well, I still have to do that, but
Nothing
in private.
but chili. Nothing but chili.
No,
so
someone chain smoke?
What's that?
Yeah.
No, watching someone chain smoke?
Not watching somebody chain smoke. Yeah.
I feel like it's all on me because I vape a lot during the show.
I do too. It's not.
No, literally chain smoke.
Watching it,
No puppy and kitty videos. We're not. No car crash
videos.
Hey, my God, those car crash videos were the worst. Hey, Rose. Rose, it's the 1 year anniversary of this show. So, but it's Pope Phil's night because we had a Judy night last night. Hey, Verbo.
And speaking of a special guest, hello, Verbo.
Hello. Happy 1 year anniversary, guys.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They have me tied to a chair while they're trying to deliver pants and a cake to me, apparently.
That seems upsetting.
It wasn't pants in a
That's-
cake. It's a hooker in a cake. Get it right.
Okay, Mama, feed you.
That pants objects to being called a hooker is not my problem.
Tomato, tomato.
Hey, Verbo.
Yes.
I think I'm on the wrong panel, Verbo. Verbo, can you
Uh-oh.
get me out of here, Verbo?
No.
Verbo, seriously.
Why?
No.
What's going on?
No. No.
No,
We
no,
have-
no
we have-
escape.
Suckered her into watching Elaine Myers in person.
Oh. Oh, that's
Verbo.
that's unfortunate. It's almost as unfortunate as like gym and bondage. I thought that would be more of an NCR kind of activity. Did you guys get stuff mixed up? I think you guys got stuff mixed up.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Oh.
See,
We have now that he's roboting. I do have a wife for him.
yes.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we
And
do.
Sarah
Now that he's
gets married
roboting.
off
Now
tonight,
that he's
yes.
roboting.
Is it
Oh, you
Reek and
will like
Benson
this
or?
one. No, you will like this one. I promise you.
No.
I promise you, you will like this one.
No,
Yep, she's special. Just wait.
I can't.
You can tell right away you're gonna like this one. Right away.
Do I need to get my license out or anything?
Yes.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm
Wait, they
What
still
am I
make
doing?
fur to put on your steering wheel?
Yeah, and just
What is
wait.
she, 50?
Oh,
I need one of
yeah.
Oh my god. Do you guys need to get out the car?
Come speak to me over here.
It's too hot for the boots with the fur.
Do we need to get out the car?
That's a lot of yellow.
Why? It's super cold. No, oh my god, no.
Or not enough yellow, as the
Oh my
case
god,
may
it's
be.
super cold. We just came from my friend's house.
Where's your friend's house?
Oh,
Now,
we need to
this
take
is New
pictures.
Mexico
We're
on
taking
April
pictures.
20th.
You're taking pictures?
At
Okay, so what's going on
3:47 in the
today?
morning.
Now
Yes.
that I use Monday service, AI makes
Oh,
solving
son
tickets
of
my form of
Somebody
don't pay
forgot
for
to buy
Monday ser-
YouTube Premium.
I don't know what you're stopping
Yep.
me for. We were just parked.
Holy
I
lemons.
refuse.
We had a shots fired here.
Okay, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Damn.
So,
Okay, why are you
Okay.
blaming it on me? You're getting
No one's
me
blaming
out
you.
of my car. You're getting me out of my car where I was safe. You're bringing me out in the open.
I was safe.
Why are you doing that?
so we
Yes!
figure out
Why are you
Okay,
doing
I
that?
don't know what's going on. Why are
Why are
you
you
taking
doing
out of
this to
my
me?
car?
Just
Like
wait.
I
in
don't
baseball
know.
safe?
My
She-
friend lives here.
she was safe
I
at
don't
first
know
base?
anything where you're gonna ask or anything
I refuse
about some
to get
shots.
married.
You said some shots, right?
Just
You
Shots
wait.
can't
Is that what you
refuse
said?
your
Just
robot
wait.
it.
That's what I said.
I don't know anything about that. I want to
I
get back in my
can't
car.
get married,
It's super
though.
cold.
Here's a reason why.
My car.
There's a reason why you're gonna want to marry this one. It's coming up here.
No, I
Just
want to get
wait.
back in my car.
wait
It's
for
super cold.
It's the burgundy.
She looks like
Look
a
at the way you're
tamale.
dressed, lady.
Sir, wait, what's your badge number?
995.
I'm sorry. Wait, give me your card real quick. Give me your card real quick, because I don't have your card number.
Card
Your
number.
card? Yeah, you have
Oh,
a card.
remember to
where
thank
it's supposed to be your
Sathale.
badge number?
Yes, I'm telling you my badge number. It's
No,
995.
you can give it to me. You don't have to.
Look at that
give it to me.
furry
You can give it to
keychain
me
too.
physically.
You have to give it to
Oh.
me. You don't have to give it to
So
me. You
stand
have to
by.
give it to me.
Yeah, sir.
Pause it.
That's a festival.
Sir, you're getting me out of my car.
Is this a mini
Yes.
skirt with the underwear showing underneath?
Nope. This
No.
is shorts and a matching top.
This
Yeah.
looks like
Don't
a
look like
bathing
shorts.
suit.
So
Yeah. Something.
It's what I'm wearing for my next photo shoot.
Lovely.
Oh
Uh,
God.
Thank you to Sathale for the 6 gifted memberships. We've added 6 days.
Yes, I've already done so. Yes. And just to give a total on that, we're up to 1,035 days. We have 60 days left to go for 3 years. And
Damn.
Coke Dog is gone for 107.
Hey,
And
I will pay
Judy,
to bring
say
Coke
something.
back.
It's not
No.
enough days.
no.
It needs to be all the days he's gone.
Oh,
I will pay to bring him back.
I will
Then-
quit.
Hey, Phil,
will rage
Sue
quit.
Bear asks an important question in chat. Can NCR
is?
marry her off? Because she saw a cute cop on NCR's channel today.
Oh.
Yes,
we
when
can
we
do
were
that.
on Biggins, when we were at Biggins, there was a female cop that I got married off to, and Sue Bear saw some male cops in that same video she wanted me to marry her off to.
So, Phil,
Okay.
you've got your work cut out for you.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to let NCR handle that one. He is a pastor, you know.
Oh, I did not know.
Oh,
Yes.
And as you can tell by my title, a future goth pope. So, after Phil. But, dearly beloved, we are gathered here on this auspicious occasion to marry off Sue Bear to one of the hotties from the police chase. Can we get the representation of Officer Hottie for Sue Bear?
Oh, yes, I will.
And Officer Hottie, do you promise to treasure and love the Sue Bear?
Yes, I do, because I'm afraid of her bestie, Pope Phil.
And does Sue Bear take Officer Hottie to love and cherish and be under his detainment, if you know what I mean?
Oh, my
got
stars,
my
I
props.
do indeed.
By the powers vested in me from this great and wonderful YouTube channel, I now pronounce you Sue Bear and Officer Hottie. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, yes.
I do indeed.
Officer
Call me
Hottie, here's
Daddy.
$25 in casino chips, and your parking will be valid.
Because we have shots fired
Sir
here.
Fagan, okay, I don't know anything about no shots fired. You're getting me out of my car.
Yes.
My car.
My car.
If you
My
have
car.
anything-
My
I
car.
don't
This
have
is
my
my
driver's
car.
license or anything, but I don't have anything
My
with it. You're getting out of my
car.
car, disturbing
Matches the
my
license.
Very,
peace.
very, very
So
fine
correct. I gave you a lawful order to step out of your vehicle.
Right,
buddy.
Fighter, right?
Yes.
My
Okay,
At
so
buddy.
you're not getting out of my car
3:49
because
a.m.
it's super cold.
Okay,
I
stand by
am
one
in
moment.
And you're not
Tacoma
getting your card.
with the dog
Physically,
on
your
my head.
physical card, you're not getting it to
Yes, I'll
Sharona.
get you a card. You just
Can you
stand
give
by.
it to me? No, sir, please.
The
I wanna get
Constitution
back in my
states
car,
police
so if
must
I get
present a
any-
business card upon
So,
request.
have you been drinking?
Yes.
now?
No, I haven't been drinking. I've told you no. Am I
We
getting?
observed you driving.
Yeah, and I was driving good.
Huh? That's it.
And I was
I was driving good.
I was getting back of my friend's car.
Would you be willing to submit to some sobriety field
Sir,
tests?
I was driving good. What
I'd
is your
say
reason
we
for
married.
pulling me
I was
over?
driving good.
I was driving good.
Well, we observed you driving. We saw you go
Sir,
this
and
way,
I did a
you came
U-turn
back.
here in a lawful neighborhood, and I did a
Me
U-turn in a
fail
lawful
English?
neighborhood.
That's impossible.
Sir, why are you pulling me over? For what?
I did lawful U-turn in neighborhood.
I switched from due dates to due dates, and it made me go from weeks behind to weeks ahead with my deadlines. You
Can
see,
we
these-
marry Phil? Can we marry Rose
Over
and Jim
for-
tonight?
For a law?
No, we're gonna do that. If we
Pulling me
do
over,
that, we're doing
but
that
I
for
was
real.
parked.
So would you be willing to submit to some field sobriety tests?
Sir, I was parked, and
Oh,
you're
how
pulling
about-
me
No, I
over,
observed you driving.
No, just drop it.
and I did a U-turn. Give me your physical
Yeah.
card, please.
So, ma'am,
Why?
I need, sir, I need your physical card, please.
Would you be willing to submit
Sir,
to some
I need your
Fine.
physical card.
She's
Your
jumpy.
Sir, I need your physical
No.
card, please.
She's cold.
So are you
She says
refusing
she's
to-
cold.
I'm not refusing, sir. I didn't say no.
Okay, so are you willing to submit to some
Sir,
field
I need your
sobriety tests?
physical card, please.
So the card is irrelevant.
It'll be on the
No,
citation
it's not
card.
because I was parked. Sir, I'm a law student. I was parked.
Yes, and I
Yes,
observed you driving
and I was
erratically
parked-
while we're conducting
and
our
I was
investigation.
not driving
And you even parked
erratically.
crooked in front of the residence.
Sir,
So are you willing to submit to these
sir,
field
if
sobriety
you come
tests?
over here.
Go ahead and put your things here.
Okay, if you come over here, look, come over here real quick.
Hold on, ma'am. I'm asking you one last time. Are
I'm
you
not
willing to
refusing. I'm not refusing.
Are
I'm
you
not
wi-
refusing,
okay.
though.
This is a yes or no question.
I'm not
I'm
refusing.
going to ask you one more time. Are you willing to submit to field sobriety tests?
I'm not
yes
refusing.
or no?
I'm not refusing.
It's a yes or no question.
I'm not going to do it, but I'm not refusing.
I'm not
I'm
refusing.
not refusing. I'm not refusing. I'm not saying no.
Okay.
I'm not
Sir, I'm
refusing.
not refusing.
I have a very
Are you
quick
willing to submit to
question.
field sobriety test? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
pause it.
Yes?
It's a very crude question, and I'm going to apologize. However, if she is that cold,
Why
Uh-huh.
she dressed that way?
no, why when she pulls her arms down?
Why isn't it
How do
more
I-
obvious?
How do I put this? I'm not seeing any headlights on her. Is
Yeah,
that?
why isn't it more obvious that she's cold? Yes, I had the same thought. I had the same thought.
Thank you, Diver Dan.
Proper headlight covers are installed.
I'm not refusing.
I'm not saying if you're refusing or not. I'm
I'm
asking
not
you a yes or no
refusing.
question.
I'm not refusing. It's super cold and I'm not refusing.
Okay, so are you willing to submit to field sobriety?
Sir,
test?
I'm
Yes or
telling
no?
you, I'm not refusing.
I'm not
It's a yes or no.
complying, but I'm not refusing.
What does she think that word means?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Are you?
But it gets better. It gets better.
Yes or
I'm
no?
not refusing. I'm not refusing.
You
Oh, it's super cold. I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing.
Or as Law Talk with Mike would say, it gets worse.
I'm not
you weren't
refusing.
just you guys were at the neon paint
Just
party.
wait.
I'm not
Just wait.
refusing.
We were taking pictures.
And
Okay,
Pants,
well-
you're not at the house because I don't play Beyonce.
No, ma'am, we were just refusing taking pictures.
You were refusing to.
Me?
Yeah.
Or does anyone else
We were
see
taking
her
pictures.
looking like
You're telling
Karen?
me where we came from. We're telling you we're
Wait,
refusing
wait.
taking
So if I go
pictures.
to the neon
Wait a
ammo and
minute.
I
You
get
gotta-
video,
you gotta hear
footage,
this.
You there?
Back up slightly.
And so
Well,
you guys were
we were
drinking.
taking pictures.
Okay, were you guys pre-gaming in the parking lot?
And no, ma'am.
You weren't pre-gaming.
No, ma'am. We were just refusing taking pictures.
You were refusing taking pictures. You're not even
Yeah.
making sense.
We were taking pictures. You're telling me where we came from. We're telling you we're refusing
Okay.
taking
So
pictures.
if I go to the neon Amador and
We're
I get video
refusing to
footage,
take
can I see it?
pictures.
Right.
Okay. Why'd you drive out and then come back?
Because she lives here.
Who lives here?
My friend.
I know, but you went.
Ma'am, am I being arrested?
He asked you a question. You're not
Am I
answering.
being arrested? I'm asking you a question.
Are you gonna do SFSTs or
Am
not?
I being arrested?
Are you doing SFSTs or not?
Am I
Yes,
being
Rose,
And I'll
it
let
can
you
be
know.
that.
Ma'am,
it
I'm a
can be
law
blue.
student. Am I
I don't
being
care what
arrested?
you are.
I'm a law
I don't
student.
care what you are. I'm asking
There you go, NCR. That's why she's perfect for you.
you. Is
She's
he-
gonna be a lawyer.
So
If
are
she
you
is a law
refusing?
student,
not
I'm a
refusing.
24-year-old
Is that a
blonde.
yes or
Are
no?
you?
You got a sugar
Am I
mama.
under arrest? And for what reason?
I
Because
Right
I
now?
drove under the parking lot, man.
You gotta pay those loans off first.
You drove what?
I'm authorized to do a U-turn here in a parking lot.
She's
you're not.
authorized to do a
I'm not.
U-turn.
No.
You're not. I'm not.
No.
In what section? What
Mark,
section
check
of the
this
law?
You can't do a
board.
U-turn in
What
the middle of the
section
road.
of the law am I not refused
Are
to
you
do a
gonna do-
U-turn?
okay.
There doesn't
Ma'am,
say in the
I'm asking you
Constitution
what
I can't
section
do a
of-
U-turn in my Audi.
Are you willing to
You know,
submit?
Pants,
I
you
don't
have a
know.
I'm
point.
telling you, I'm not
It's a yes
refusing.
or
I'm
no.
Mark,
asking
this is
you
a law
what
student.
section of the law am I not?
I'll show
He's
you right
perfect
now
for
when
you.
we give you the
U-turn.
citations, okay?
Okay, ma'am, give me
The
the
paperwork will be there.
citations, but I'm not refusing.
And how you're parked too, okay? So all those
Yes.
citations will be there.
Ma'am, look,
Yes.
am I not illegally parked? Why
Yes,
am I?
you are.
How am I illegally
Vehicles
parked?
over here are supposed to face that way.
Can you
Vehicles
point that way
this
real quick?
Get out of the
So
way
she's
and get
parked on the wrong side of the
Ma'am,
road
you're
too.
further than me. I'm not gonna get
hit.
hit.
Coming towards the roadway.
I'm not gonna get hit. You're telling me that I'm getting pulled over because how I'm
It's up to you.
parked?
I'm trying to see that you're at the Amador Live around the
Ma'am, you know what? Can I get your badge number
It's
and your
998.
card? No. I want your
And,
physical card, and I want your physical
It's
card.
998.
I want
Okay,
your
you're on
physical
camera.
card.
My car's
I need
You're
your physical
authorized to
card.
Get your physical card, ma'am.
Because that matters somehow.
Ma'am.
It's time to get
I need your physical
physical.
card. You're authorized to
Physical.
carry your physical card.
Well, you can't remember that information when you're shit-faced. You need a card to look at later.
You're characterized to carry
Ma'am.
your physical card in case of
Okay, ma'am, so we're
emergency.
gonna ask you one last time.
Run in the house.
I'm
Depending on
refusing.
transfer,
I'm
that's
not
what's gonna happen.
I'm not
okay?
refusing. I'm not
Are you
refusing.
willing to
Just
submit to field
because she
sobriety test?
dances
I'm not
logo
or no?
refusing.
doesn't
I'm
mean she's
not
I'm not
refusing.
refusing is we're gonna consider it refusing.
I'm
So
not
yes or no?
refusing. I'm not refusing. I'm not.
Okay,
And
yes
you
or
guys
not.
no?
know,
Do it.
you
I'm
guys
not.
can give me your physical card right now.
There goes
You
the
are
neighborhood.
She said she's not refusing. If she just wanted to.
Hello,
I'm not
Amar.
refusing. It's whatever you guys want. I'm not refusing.
Don't ask me if she's
And it is super cold, and I'm not
like you're
refusing, ma'am. And it's super cold.
So
He's
for
not
this person, put them
refusing, Mark.
together, like so.
She's not refusing to marry NCR.
I am
Okay. I
So now
will
we-
say that the top
Using
is
your
quite
hands?
textured, so I'm
Put
going to
them
give
at the tip
that
of my
to
pen.
her.
So now,
Hello,
follow the tip of my
Biggin
pen,
and
okay?
Biggin's viewers.
So don't
Hey, Bacon Raider!
I
Hey,
want you
Bacon
guys- I
Raiders.
want to warn you guys that it is super cold.
We have found the next Mrs. NCR.
just follow the tip of my pen.
No, we haven't.
But if I breathe
So
through my
just your eyes
nose
and your
really
eyes.
loudly, it'll make
That's
all
the next
difference.
Mrs. Law student.
That's true. That's a good point. That is a good point.
So just
I'll bet
your
I
eyes.
can
She's in
fix
law
her.
school. She's in law school.
She may have a
Hold on.
deviated septum though.
Oh, it's super cold,
I need you to
sir.
focus, ma'am, okay?
I'm sorry,
Big
it's
and
super cold.
Raid.
No, I'm not refusing, but it's super cold.
Hello, Biggin.
Give me a
It's super
sec.
cold, officer.
Hey, Raiders.
Okay, ma'am. So I need you to focus
Hey,
on this
Big
test,
Raiders.
okay?
Yeah, but I want you to know that it's super, super cold.
Hello.
And there's no reason for you to
Phil,
pull me
pause
over.
it.
Okay, ma'am. Focus. Okay.
Thank you, Anonymous. We are adding. Oh dear God. Let me do the math real fast. 200 days.
Oh,
Well, Ed,
Whoa.
tell me the amount. That's $1,000.
Yes.
holy shit.
Holy crap.
Thank
Damn.
you,
Ding, ding, ding,
Anonymous.
ding, 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 ding. We are over. We are over.
Damn.
We are over 3 years. And
I-
that makes almost a year of no more Cork Dog.
What the
Oh.
what?
In fact,
Well,
for that
that's
generous
good news.
donation, we are at 307 days for Coke Dog. I am by papal decree. I am
Oh.
rounding that up to 365. So we are at 1 year of no Coke Dog.
Thank you, Jesus.
But Coke Dog can't
Yay!
appear until June 5th. If we get him from Greenland, he can make one last appearance.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
That you know, Jim, that donation is almost enough to feed all of your cats. Almost all of them.
Now I'm going to have to figure out what 4 years is because since we've blown past the 3 year mark by 140 days, we're going to need to set up the 4 year mark. So
Yeah, and at the 4 year mark, I just lost Popeyes for 3 years. The scroll will be updated in a second. I will at 4 years, if we are to reach 4 years, or Touche lost Popeyes as well. We will lose Burger King. You can't take my damn Burger King.
we got 225 days to go for that goal. Thank you so much.
Did I just
Thank
hear
you
a
so much.
challenge?
We can't lose
Yes,
Burger
that is-
King.
That
That
is a
sounds like a
challenge.
challenge.
That is a
but-
challenge.
I feel challenged.
That is a challenge.
Mainly
Dude,
because
you
it's
just
can't put
gonna
that
say
out
this.
there.
I'm just gonna say this, Jim. Either somebody really loves you or somebody really hates you.
I'm assuming it's.
Little column A.
Whoever
Little
it is.
column
Little
B.
column B. Little
Honestly,
column B.
It could be either or. So
Yep.
I mean, considering that getting you to eat healthier actually will increase your lifespan, I think that's a message of love.
Or hate for the rest of us.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, it's just another level of Dante's Inferno. You know what I mean? Just shifting it around a little bit.
You know, Virgo
See,
Ranger,
let's
One more
June
circle in
5th
there.
is our donation deadline, June 5th. So I do lose Burger King if we hit the 4 year mark, and then after that, I would lose Jimmy John's. So Burger King, then Jimmy John's. And Jimmy John's is my current favorite sandwich place.
Ugh.
I mean, it
Oh, I
could be
had it
Yeah.
once.
KFC.
Jim,
Griff-
put that
Griff-
out there, buddy. You
Griffey,
put it
you
out
need to
there,
be-
and what's going to happen?
You're going to need to be a little more specific because your Australian may be good, but your English is not so much. I don't know what this means. I will give you a
If I
$100
give-
bonus if you will take for 100 days.
Take
what
what
am
for
I
100 days?
taking?
Right.
Use your words, Mr. Griffey.
Yeah, knowing Griffey, that could be anything. It could be really dodgy. I wouldn't take that.
You
mean,
wouldn't
you'd end
take
up
that bet?
taking
You would
something.
take that bet? Okay.
I have a question. Is Coke Dog willing to fly in a carrier under the plane? Get a seat cheaper for him that way.
Cargo?
Seeing that he tried swimming to England and ended up in Greenland, where he is
no.
being held against his will by the damn whoever those Greenlanders are. I think he'll take any flight.
The only way that will be acceptable is if it's in the non-pressurized compartment.
I'm trying to book a flight home.
Rose has a very important question for you, Jim. Am I wearing pants, a dress, or pants, or a dress shirt to the graduation?
You are wearing a dress. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait, hey, Mrs. Tom can hear me. It's about bloody time to. She's always complaining about my volume, and it's just like, I've turned it up to the max. I haven't actually got it maxed out.
Jim,
Yes.
I just realized Burger King is where I get my French toast sticks from.
Oh, no.
I mean,
You're gonna have to make them. You're gonna have to make them from scratch now.
I'm a breakfast person for drive-through.
It's so
Gotcha.
easy, Jim. It's so easy.
Continuing on with
Hands, feet together.
Oh, it's super
Mark's
cold,
bride to
officer.
be.
I know. The sooner we get this done.
Wait,
What is your name and badge number?
I told you already.
Can you tell me again, please?
Officer Bagan.
She's been watching too much YouTube.
995.
Yes, Cecilus, I believe your math is correct.
Oh, it's super cold, officer. There's no reason you should be pulling me over if I was parked. No.
All right, ma'am. So for this next test, can you imagine a straight line?
I believe so. I could maybe if it wasn't super cold.
Actually,
Please don't get close to me.
go ahead and face this way,
Please do not get close to me.
just so you're not walking in the street.
Well,
Okay, so can
she's
you
got
go ahead
a
and
bunch of
imagine-
demands
Walking
going
in
on
the
here.
street, no matter what
Yeah.
happens, I just know it's
Just so you're
not.
not walking into traffic.
I just
Wait.
want you to know that it's super cold and it's not.
Does the cold
So where do
affect
I
your
walk, officer?
imagination?
So
Apparently, according to
Can
her.
you
Next
imagine a
It's
straight
so
line?
Go ahead and
cold,
imagine
but
it.
it's so
pull that
cold.
outfit.
you're gonna place your right foot on the line.
Yes, yes. Imagine a straight line. I can't. It's cold.
I
Cops aren't
Okay.
cold. Oh yeah, they're wearing clothes, not underwear. Don't wear your underwear out to a club.
And NCR, this is in your future. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Well, I
Don't
thought
get-
it was
don't
Mark's
get near me.
future.
That's
I
in
thought it was Mark's
Mexico.
future.
Oh, that's right. Mark's future. Sorry.
Like so.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, officer.
So you're gonna imagine a straight line. You're gonna put your right foot on the line like so, and then you're gonna put your right foot in front of your left like so, and hands at your side.
Put your right
So go ahead
foot
and
in.
do that position
Take
And
your
I want
Put
you
your
to
right
repeat it.
foot out.
Karen.
Ma'am.
Hey, Karen.
And you drive your car drunk.
I have
Throughout
the
the
right to
neighborhood.
know what the purpose
Well,
of you
he'll
pulling
tell
me
you
over.
Hey,
I'm
Karen!
saying it to you, however, you're refusing to listen.
No, I do not refuse to listen. I hope you know I can conduct. I hope you guys can tell me what I'm.
Welcome back, Mark.
What you guys are pulling me over for.
So, ma'am, if you let me
Yeah,
speak
crap
and you
yourself and died.
I'll go ahead and explain it to you.
Super, super cold.
Okay, so
Hey, Facebook,
the
Karen.
reason we pulled you over is we're conducting an investigation here on a shots
what?
fired.
Oh, shots fired?
Ma'am,
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, but you said shots fired?
yes.
Grant,
So-
I agree with you, and I think that is in her future.
Okay, so let's just focus
So
on that.
imagine
deflecting.
shooting in a straight
So
line.
imagine a straight line. On the
Wait.
straight line, you're gonna place
All
your right foot.
deflecting.
Yep.
On front of your right foot, you're gonna place your left foot like so.
I know where it's
Hands
warm.
at your side.
Because it's
Can you
super,
get in the
In
position,
the officer's
please?
back seat.
I can try because it's super cold.
In the
I don't need
jail.
to-
Officer, I can try because it's super
Or at
cold.
home.
So I can try.
Well, you
because-
should have
Thank you,
been.
Okay, so get
Dave.
in the position.
Thank you, Dave.
And what position do
Oh.
you want me to?
Oh my gosh, if you were listening, maybe you would know.
If you stop yabbering,
Is she wearing thermal underwear? No, she's not.
Maybe
I'm-
only.
I'm not even
Lycra at best.
any underwear.
But she is not refusing. I just want to make that clear.
Right, right.
Place your right foot on the line,
Okay,
and then your left foot in front of your right foot like so.
like that,
Yes, and then place your hands at your side.
right there. It's super cool.
Like this.
Like that. Officer, like that.
So right foot,
Oh my
right foot on the
gosh.
line.
First thing about tax liens.
Oh my god, get premium.
Do I find these tax?
Tax liens.
And then your left foot in
No,
front of
I
your right
do have
foot like
Oh
so.
my goodness.
And then
it's
hands
super
at your side.
cold.
Hey, doesn't help me now.
Goodness.
You never asked.
Okay. Now,
I don't know. It's super cold.
Fail.
Ma'am, so I need you to follow my instructions.
I'm following your instructions, but
Okay.
it's super cold. I wasn't driving,
actually,
and you're pulling me
not.
over.
You're not
You were
driving.
driving.
No, no, but you didn't pull in your lights.
Ma'am,
was
when I hear
traveling.
audio, okay?
I know we're not.
This will be
but
my
you
last
didn't
attempt
pull
at
your
the
lights.
test,
I know,
So
sir,
please
but
pay
you
attention.
did not
Please
pull
don't
your
tell me
Ah,
lights.
to
yes, you didn't pull me over at the correct time
So
argument.
imagine a straight line.
Yep.
Place your right foot on the line.
Imagine it.
Place your right foot on the line and your left foot in front of your right foot. Now
Your
place your
hands
hands on your
down.
side. Now do not move from this position until I instruct you to do so. Do you understand?
Sir, yeah, but it's super.
Okay, ma'am. So on this straight line, you're gonna
She
take
likes
9
some eggs with
physical
that ham.
steps. Once you reach your 9th step,
It's super
you'll take a series of smaller steps.
You leave her ham
making a
wallet
small
out of
turn,
it.
and 9 heel-to-toe steps back
I
to the
did
original
not
position.
say that.
You're gonna keep your hands at.
Why am I taking a drug test?
Don't argue. We're not gonna argue, ma'am. Just
Be,
listen.
we'll do it for 50 days.
No,
That
I'm
would
not
be a
refusing, but you guys
huge
are not telling
discount.
me.
Yep.
You guys are telling me that you're pulling me over
So
because
instead of
a
100, we
U-turn?
take that 100. We take it at 50 days. So $100 for 50 days, just for Griffey, one time only.
One time only. Otherwise, it would be $100 donation would be 20 days.
Yes.
There's one other thing that I'm noticing that is lacking. Just, physiologically.
Oh, okay. I just thought you meant common sense was lacking.
Well, that too.
Okay.
Do you see any goosebumps on her?
I do not. I was thinking that too, as
Her
as
arms and
as
legs
she
are
was
beautifully smooth.
like she was like shivering and all that. So cold,
This
it's
is-
so cold. Does she
This is all
know?
deflecting. This is
Now,
all deflecting.
I have to ask something, and this is serious. She says she's a law student. Do you think she's minoring in theater because of the overacting?
If she is flunking.
Both. Both
Dude,
with the I have
something.
permission to do a U-turn unless you could tell me what law says I can't.
It's all deflecting. Yep.
And the Oscar goes
Not her.
Not her.
You know why you're calling me?
I have a
Because you keep
question.
drinking.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Pause it. Touche. What's the question?
Whiffy has a question.
I stuck it inside chat. GoFundMe, PayPal, Cash App links are there, Griffey.
Yep.
Okay.
Is he going to pay with them their upside down dollars?
Keep it paused for one more second. Sumer,
Yes.
you had said $20 donation, but nothing appeared, so just let me know about that.
Okie doke. I will add that in.
Pants, I think they're called didgeridoo.
No, I'm saying nothing appeared, so don't add 20, Phil.
Oh.
Nothing appeared. She had mentioned something, so I'm just double checking it.
Oh.
I like what Trans just said. We arrested her because she was super cold. Our guys and jails just installed new heaters. It's all about public outreach with New Mexico.
Yes.
We
Yes.
arrested her for her own safety.
They're just trying to help her out. No.
Because she had drunk alcohol, which is a visa
Can I please have you
dilemma.
use your
Donations suddenly appear.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't arrest me. You didn't give me your card.
And the jailers to keep
They're physical cards.
No, ma'am, it's super cold.
Okay, add 50 days.
I'll be right.
It's super cold.
Okay, and just to clarify, any questions? No, we will not accept Enos dollars. We will accept Bitcoin,
That's right.
but not Enos dollars.
Yeah,
What
but
about
add the 50
Dogecoin?
days for the $100 deal that
I did.
Griffey just made.
But Jim
did.
has to spend those 50 days upside down.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Because that's how that works.
Yes.
No, we don't want that.
Folks,
and-
while we have it paused, remember we're back here for Karen Reed murder trial coverage in the same chaotic manner. Tomorrow morning, start at 8:55 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we're back with you at 8 o'clock Eastern for more of the same of this crazy stuff. We will be
Assuming
live-
Karen is over her sniffles.
I was going to say, unless she calls in sick again.
Yeah.
Sweaty boob dollars.
The hangover. The
Yes, we
hangover.
will accept sweaty boob dollars. Yes.
Yes. Yes, shriveled up
What is
dollar
this,
bills.
Florida?
that we're not sure where they
Yes,
were
it is.
at. We'll take those. Yes.
If you need those dollars laundered, I'm available.
Also, just another reminder, we will be providing audio coverage of the Lane Myers experience on Friday when he's back in court at, I think it's 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Then we will have a Lane Myers show Friday night.
Fine. Make
as
me
part
feel
of-
even worse about it, Jim. Fine. Do it that way.
You're gonna end up being there anyway, Judy. You're gonna be there anyway.
But I'm
He's
not
gonna
be
cancel
at the
again.
Court hearing, Jim.
You're
It's
gonna be at
10:30.
the court hearing.
The Papal Roddy is holding a special mass for you. I already told you that. You will be there.
I just,
Yeah,
it's all his fault. He's making me feel so bad, guys.
Well,
it's all his fault.
remember, at this rate, your guy is gonna cancel again, and you're gonna be free. Especially
Yes.
after make some phone calls.
Yes.
You are
That's it.
not calling my appointment on Friday morning.
I just want to
Not
take a
happening.
moment to point out that yes, it's warm here, and there are also boobies.
There you go.
Davy Doc, you're welcome because it is cold outside. Yes.
And Virgo,
Oh, good.
as the
Thanks,
president
Trans.
of former Florida
Welcome.
I have to say this. That's an insult to Florida, but it's factual. So,
Welcome,
Hello?
welcome.
She suddenly stopped complaining.
Okay, she's at least kept it up with the handcuffs on.
We already been told like 1,000 times. Why we were
You
here.
can tell me again.
Clearly, you're not understanding what I'm
I
telling you.
am
because we told you
understanding, but
1,000
it's
times.
super cold.
I'm so
That's
cold.
cold.
If you had to make a choice between having massive
Usually,
Tony Robbins
So
even worse
cold.
than tax sale.
But I'm super cold.
Okay, I'll be warm in that.
Oh, that's an itty bitty little cage.
Sir, please, I'm super cold.
Super
She's not
cold.
listening to me. Because she's a girl, please. You can listen to
Because
me.
she's a girl.
Jealous.
Wait, what?
Go and put your feet in
Pero
the
no me están escuchando, mira.
She's not listening to her because she's a girl.
Right.
Diver Dan, I didn't know who he was either until Jim said, "Oh, can you just attend a quick little hearing for me?" It shouldn't be much. It won't be a bother if you could just. And now I am hooked, and it is all his fault.
Judy,
What?
She's now hooked.
how do you think I got here? Jim said, "Hey, can you join us for one show?" And now it's trying to marry
Yeah,
me
welcome,
off every
everybody.
crazy. They're trying to marry me off every crazy when they can find.
We're good people.
And how do you think I feel? Jim gets me up every morning at 3 a.m. to sing Brady Bunch songs.
Oh,
Yes,
we love it.
and you may have a very special one tomorrow because I've only watched half of Chili and he's done jack crap. Oh, by the way, spoiler warning. Guess what's delayed again?
Oh no!
I have been promising so many people that damn game for Christmas this year.
Pants, I'm going to put in private chat a line that you get to read in the Chili voice.
I'm just trying to get over the fact that Pants just said that Jim
If
gets
you
it
don't
up in the
behave,
morning.
you have to eat lutefisk.
And Pants, how do you think Hank and I feel? It started off as we wanted to do the Karen Reed trial. Just come over to my channel. We'll just do the Karen Reed trial. And now a year later, I'm still here.
Yep.
Doing the Karen Reed trial.
Each and every one of us is a special victim of Jim. And what's that? What?
Yes.
What did Chili just say?
Yes.
I will have the cards tomorrow, or Thursday, or Friday, or
next
Yes,
week.
that's what Chile de Castro announced tonight, that the cards are delayed again. Then he changed the subject and went back to police shooting videos or whatever the hell he was doing.
Has he even started the board game yet?
Well,
yes, he's started. We've seen some of the cards with misspellings and incorrect facts and
Yeah, Mark, he literally spent a night, he was gonna proofread all 1,000 cards on the air. Card number 1 had a significant typo. Card number 2 had a
Just like downhill
typo.
from there.
It just kept going. So by card 14, he was like, this isn't the right venue to do this. Maybe we'll try again. And then he announced that, yeah, the first run will come out with some errors. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll replace the cards at some point.
What was that
Oh, at
huge
some
police
point.
commissioner report that he was going to read out loud in its entirety, and he got to like the 3rd page and gave up?
The Warren Commission. No.
The Wickersham or the
Wickersham, yeah.
Yeah, Wickersham Commission.
I sense a pattern with this one.
Yeah.
But he's planning hour-long lectures on the Constitution.
Jim, will Jose
pronounce
be
Constitution?
filing a federal lawsuit against ChatGPT for the typos?
I hope so.
Mark,
No,
remember, Zoe is going to be 3 soon, and there's been no dog lessons.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Mark.
Yep.
I got a question for you about the board game. Do you think one of his cards will be called Innies and Outies?
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Outie, any, outie, outie, any, outie.
And they go together. They go together.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Thanks for the tip.
I'm going to pretend that I'm not old enough to understand this part of the conversation.
Add another day. We've had a PayPal donation of $5.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Diver Dan. Who is Lane Meyer? Lane Meyer is an auditor who has gone off the deep end. And he's a combination of SovCit and constitutional expert, and now apparently Arizona Code of Judicial Conduct expert, who is in court representing himself, but he has to have the sharpest public defender, Mark the Shark, or Bulldog, or whatever the hell that guy's nickname is, to be his co-counsel. And yet he goes in and tries to disrespect the prosecutor and the judge every turn he gets. And so it's just a giant train wreck of stupidity, and it's quite humorous.
And he's in jail.
Now, why you should care about that, I don't know.
I would say this. Lane Meyer is the outcome if a frauditor and a militia had a baby and it was raised by Sarver citizens and then placed in the foster care of Moorish Americans.
Yes. Yes.
All of whom were high on meth.
Yes.
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 Yeah. He's convinced that the speedy trial 150-day rule means you have to be sentenced by 150 days, not start your trial within 150 days.
Your trial took too long. You have to let me go now.
And he's convinced that if you tell a judge a thing, the judge must act on it and can't hold a hearing to see if he's right about his motion. He's just absolutely correct.
Thank you, delete laws.
Hold on. Go to this channel's main page, and we have a whole write-up from last night. We also have the audio from the court yesterday. We have Judy's reactions to his hearing yesterday, and put the URL back up on screen. ReallyCoolSite.org has the complete background on Lane Myers. Just do a search for Lane Myers. And no, he has a similar name to the guy from the character in Better Off Dead, played by John Cusack.
Yeah.
But it's not the same guy. So.
I had to
Thank you,
pause. I
delete
had to
laws,
mute
for
for a
the
minute.
$1.99. Congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I was dying. We have an innie and we have an A.
Man, who threw away a perfectly good white boy?
Officer, por favor, no me cierre la puerta, es que hace mucho frío.
Go turn on the heater for you, mom.
Pero es que eso no es el punto. Ustedes no me están escuchando.
And now we're going to Spanish.
We've been listening to you, man. So go to place your
Pero,
feet.
maestro, por favor, ustedes no me están escuchando. I am turning on the heater for you. Pero es que me hace mucho frío. Maestro, por favor, usted me puede escuchar. Usted sabe español. Usted sabe español.
Sí, yo sé español,
pero yo no estoy jugando con ustedes.
No, sí, si tú no estás poniendo atención a lo que
Ustedes me
nosotros
están
estamos diciendo
escuchando. Es que no sé por qué me están parando, oiga. Yo quiero ser una abogada defensora criminal.
Criminal
no sé por qué me están
defense.
O sea, usted así amarrando. Yo no quiero tener esto en mi crimen. No sé por
It
qué me
will
están
be on your
amarrando.
record.
Nosotros
I'd reconsider those plans if I were you.
2, 4 veces ya.
Es que porque ustedes piensan que yo tomo una, o sea,
Estás manejando mientras estás tomada.
pero es illegal to make a U-turn in a neighborhood.
Eso no es la razón. Eso es uno de los.
This week on Duolingo.
Nosotros estamos buscando una investigación
pero
para.
no sé por qué, pero yo por qué, oiga. O sea, no nomás ustedes pueden contactar
The rest of this conversation is just babble that Google Translate could not understand because they're talking over one another.
Contactar una investigación así nomás por así, amigo. Por favor.
You've never
yo
lived in a
quiero ser
Spanish household.
Una vaga, yo no quiero hacer lo que una pesada, yo no quiero ser nada, yo quiero ser abogada, pero no quiero que me traten así.
Entiendo. Bueno,
Quiero que me
vete a tus pies,
escuchen.
por favor.
Pero no me encierren aquí, por favor.
Voy a prender el calentón para ti.
Pero eso no me importa, maestro.
Bueno,
me
meta sus pies, por
importa
favor.
es que
I say this
no
from my
quiero
own personal experience.
que eso esté en
You're
mi
arguing
crimen,
with a
maestro,
Spanish-speaking woman, you're not going to win the argument.
Pero es que usted no me está escuchando, maestro.
Does she have a license?
For her?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we were leaving from another place. She hit a car. There's damage.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Also,
Hold up.
didn't
This
run.
lovely
If
young
you want to blast her
woman
right now, just
is not
so I just right now Miranda her and then ask her about it, and then
Yeah, this one's not like, it's so cool, it's so cool.
But one could safely assume she's also been pre-gaming just as much.
Yes.
She's wearing roughly the same amount of, open skin to clothing ratio
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
She's not yelling. She's not complaining about it.
Well, she just doesn't suffer from main character syndrome.
Right.
But is she also dancing to pay off
What's
her
her
loan?
name? So on this one, Sarge, well, she's 47.
Oh my gosh, breaking news. The Menendez brothers have been resentenced to life in prison.
The 41 that I
Oh, dear.
seen,
For real?
she crashed into another vehicle and then drove off.
For reals again?
For reals again.
Wow.
Are they getting out?
Real, not
I did not see that
life
one
in
coming.
prison.
I did not see that one
Well,
coming.
they've served, what, 35 years?
Hold up.
Something
No,
like that.
they can be.
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah.
Not that they have been, but they can
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
That's
I'm
when she came
seeing.
driving
Wait,
erratically
now
to
I'm
us while we were
seeing
doing the
something that makes me
investigation
like
for the
that
shots
they
fired.
were resetting.
Yep.
No, the headline I just got was the Menendez brothers were resentenced
Yeah,
to life in prison.
I saw
Yes.
one.
Yeah, it was life without parole. And now it's life.
with the possibility
Well,
of
hold on.
parole.
Yes, yes, yes.
This one from 13 minutes ago. Judge says Menendez brothers can be resentenced. The judge says Lyle and Eric Menendez can be resentenced to 50 years to life in prison, which makes them eligible for parole.
I have an ABC News Live from 11 minutes ago that says they were resentenced on Tuesday to 50 years to life in prison, which will make them eligible for parole at some point.
Okay.
I've got one from 5 minutes ago.
Well, you just always got to one-up me, don't you, NCR?
Yeah.
So it's been 35 years.
Wait a minute. I just pulled one out of my ass right this second.
It still smells fresh.
No, I can even beat that. I've got a report right here coming in live that squirrels know exactly where they hide their goddamn nuts. They're just too lazy to go and find them again.
I knew
Yes.
it. I
knew it. I knew it.
She refused SFST, so that's why I placed her under arrest. I gave her every opportunity in the world, but she just refused and was just being argumentative with me the whole time. And
do we know where that other address is?
Yeah, Karen's getting it right now. She's going to investigate it. I'm going to get the plate to the vehicle, and I'm going to ask her if I can get her purse so I can get her driver's license in.
What's that?
Due to Governor Newsom, with them being sentenced to 50 to life, they would actually have an eligibility for the parole board hearings June 13th.
Well, that'll be festive.
I bet that's why the sentencing came down like that, because the family, I mean, a lot of people were talking about parole for them. So it may have just been a way to maneuver
85% of the time or something.
Yeah, it may have been a way to get around the rules.
Yeah.
Didn't they both end up getting married after they were in jail or prison?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Their
I'll
their
take it
wives
back.
always know where they're at. It's a very good marriage.
Do the rest.
Kind of like you and Vlad.
Yeah,
Vlad's
sorry.
always in the dungeon.
I had to say
Wait, there's more.
You never got out.
Hey, NCR.
Oh my god, you guys don't have any heat in here, please.
Pause it, Phil.
You know, a huge
Hold on.
testimony
Hold on.
for the Jewish people. It's really well known that
Oh, Phil.
Premium,
Yes,
damn
sir.
it.
You guys don't have any.
Okay, not doing it this moment, so.
There's
Get over
someone
it.
here with
Yep,
a special
perfect.
message for NCR.
perfect marriage.
Go ahead, Progeny.
Hi.
Hi, Progeny.
Hello.
And your
Hey,
message
Progeny.
for NCR.
Hello, Mini
Progeny, we have a big favor to ask. Progeny, we have a big favor to ask.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, they kind of sort of. I don't think you can, but you can ask it,
I
Phil.
can try.
Your mother can't do a little reporting on Friday for us. We were wondering if you could fill in for your mother.
If you could write up an excuse to my teachers, go right ahead.
Jim, get on that.
Don't give him that
Don't
option.
give me the idea.
Progeny,
come up with some good ideas
do
here.
not open the door that way. No.
We can do that. We can do that. We can do that.
Bad behavior is still behavior.
Dear Mini
Lord,
Judy
that
teacher.
Job training. Job training.
Yeah. Have
Hold
Mark
on,
do
hold
it.
on.
He's a law student. Have Mark do it.
The
can actually
internet
do something.
requires her services.
We can actually do this. If me or Jim is willing to hire Progeny as a intern for either of our news companies, technically,
Press pass. Yep.
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 we could say it's on the job training, like he said.
You would
Occupational educational experience. Good one, Cecilus. I like that.
Yep.
you would not believe the
NCR
gyrations she's going through right now.
It's. I mean, it
NCR,
is.
step
Say yes to
forward.
it.
You're in charge of her.
It is an
You can
unpaid
do this.
internship, but we do offer college credit.
That's fine.
Yes.
Don't tell.
That's fine.
Pants. No pants.
Hey, that's
Uh,
more expensive than paying me, so I'll take it.
Yeah, Rob.
So what
Judy,
was the message?
Wait, Judy.
Yeah.
Go over to Discord for a second.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Boy.
Oh no.
Go
Oh,
over
boy.
to Discord for a second. There you go.
No way. Okay, wait. Shh. Okay, calm.
The
Got
minute
me hooked,
entry.
buddy. You
The minute
just-
entry from yesterday was just released on the Lane Myers case.
Oh dear.
Judy literally got it first. I will send it to the rest of us in a second.
Because a good dealer knows who his best customers are, apparently.
Come on. I need my Lane Myers fix, Jim.
just a little more. Just a taste.
little
I just need a taste.
It is further ordered.
What is this message? I was supposed to be getting.
Oh, you probably couldn't hear it. She was wondering how the pink flamingo inflatable suit was.
I have to patch the hole still that tore in the leg, but it is, other than that, it is still in working order.
It was a bit tight around the hips.
I could patch it up. I could get the thing going, and maybe sometime if something was to happen, possibly break the suit back out.
I just remember to smudge a little bit of eyeliner on it, just to really bring it up to the next level.
No,
because when I first wore the flamingo costume, I had pink lipstick on, and I had my nails painted pink.
And you look so just so suave and debonair.
I broke tones and with the flamingo dancing. I will say that.
See, this is what I just want you guys to know. Jim has posted it in his Discord. The last line is going to make him lose, just absolutely blow a gasket. Because
read it. Go ahead and read it.
It is ordered that a defendant's motion to re-examine bond eligibility hearing is set on May 16, 2025. So no, you're not. It's not a de novo. It's not whatever you were asking for.
Yeah,
Lane. For you wanted the judge to jump through the hoop.
Well, here's what Lane does not understand. De novo just simply means the court on its own decided to do a thing.
No, that's sua sponte. De novo is new. Not considering prior findings on the evidence. Sorry to be.
Yeah. No, you're right. But what Lane wants them to do is just go ahead and do this because he thinks that's what de novo means.
He also thinks that it's time for. Just that there is no wiggle room for the judge. There are very few things that are thou shalts for a judge in his or her own courtroom. Most of it is may. The judge may do this. The judge may choose to do this or may not.
Right.
So, yeah, it is.
Just to add, we have the actual text on reallycoolsite.org and in today's newscast of what Lane was trying to cite. And hold on, let me pull it up. In the Lane Myers threatens disruption. Let's see, where is it? Give me 1 second. Okay, so he cited the wrong rule. He said it was Arizona Revised Rules of Criminal Procedure 7.4b. But Merb pointed out that whatever Myers is reading is old because it's actually now 7.4c1. And
Clearly.
It reads, generally, on motion or on its own, a court may re-examine bail eligibility or the conditions of release if the case is transferred to a different court. If a motion alleges the existence of material facts not previously presented to the court, or the defendant is unable to post bond due to the defendant's financial condition, the court may hold oral argument or an evidentiary hearing. It does not say must. It does not say that it has to happen within 7 days, like Lane was claiming.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say that the prosecution can't oppose it. And then Stiles, the prosecutor, counterpoint is from Arizona Rules of Criminal Procedure, Rule 7.2b1b, which says, before conviction, defendants charged with an offense not eligible for bail Number 1, not eligible based on commission of a specified felony or any felony while on pre-trial release. A defendant must not be released if the court finds the proof is evident or presumption great that the defendant committed the felony. And
Sorry,
B
did you
is
say must not?
Must
not.
The
no
defendant
wiggle room.
must not. Yeah.
Yes. So it's must not be released if the court finds the proof is evident or the presumption great that the defendant committed the crime.
And since he's admitted it multiple times that he's done it because he doesn't think it's a crime, the presumption is great.
Well, sorry, let me finish the sentence properly. Or the presumption great that the defendant committed B, any felony offense while the defendant was on pre-trial release for a separate felony charge. Lane was out on 6 felonies and 6 misdemeanors when he allegedly committed, or 7 felonies and 7 misdemeanors when he allegedly committed 3 more felonies and 3 more misdemeanors, making him eligible for this rule, which is both rules of procedure and it's codified into the Arizona State Constitution. So
Which is
there ain't no wiggle room.
Now, if you want to use Lane's contorted thinking, she took an oath to the state constitution. So therefore, the victim must do all she can to uphold the state constitution, which means she has to make sure that Lane Myers doesn't get out on bond. There you go.
Yes, and thank you for Merb. Merb very early this morning put out a video that explained all of this. I have it linked from the article. I will be sticking the link to the article inside chat here for anyone who wants to stop by and read it. Besides presenting for those new here,
6 state crimes, 5.
For those new here, besides doing nightly newscasts or morning newscasts and nightly shows like this, we also have a newspaper up at reallycoolsite.org, and an example of an article is now inside chat any second now. That should get you up to date. To Lane, we may have another story in the morning. It depends on what I'm writing at 1 a.m. tonight.
And we have 2 unofficial sponsors, WFYC 99.9 on YouTube, and WFYD 940 on your AM dial.
Yes.
Because we're cool like that.
Any hidden here?
And just to answer Pan's question, no motions have been posted today in the Lane Myers case.
Because before Friday, we expect to be able to read his handwritten.
They're handwritten. It takes a couple of days. Just knowing this website, we'll probably get them on Friday.
In his defense, though, it's hard to write with a crayon.
Especially if you keep eating it.
Do you need me to go down to the courthouse, Jim? Just go down to
Not yet, because they're literally not in the system. They would
maybe
list
Thursday
them if they're in the system.
Maybe Thursday.
Yeah, the only thing that popped up was the minute notes from the status conference, and that literally came in about 3 hours ago, but was not readable until I just downloaded it.
Say canon will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights as I explained them to you, Ms. Okay, so Ms. I'm going to ask you questions regarding the vehicle accident and the damage in front of your
I don't know anything about it, and look, you guys are super hot in here. Like, I cannot believe you guys have people in here. No, I cannot believe you guys have people in here. You guys have people in here?
Being hot. Now it's too hot?
Super hot.
Okay, pause it for 1 sec, please.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I know, for crying out loud, but we got to do one last thing.
No, not you, her.
Okay, Verbo, thank you very much for all you've done over the past
Thank
year
you,
for
Verbo.
us.
Thank you,
For
Verbo.
those who weren't with us, Verbo was my host for a couple of months on
Thank
the
you,
Daily
V.
Newscast.
Love you.
And
Yeah.
she had to leave us to get work. She was also a big part of the panel here, and your contribution to this channel is unmatched. Thank you so much for being with us, especially behind the scenes. We've both gone through a lot this year, and you know, your friendship and the friendship of everybody on this
We love
panel
you.
has been a great thing that's come out of a very bad situation we escaped from a year ago.
And it's
To our
worth pointing
fans-
out that she remains
Yeah.
the only adult who has ever been in the room around here.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Very
I think
true.
Verbo.
I might be the only one that wasn't like roped into something. Like Jim and I planned on. Well, it was all Jim's forward idea, but Jim and I knowingly planned on trying to get something off the ground. And I'm sorry I had to step away. I've been doing caregiving and cancer and death for like the last 2 years, and I had to work on top of it. So I just really didn't have anything left in me at the end of the day. But you know, now I'm doing estate stuff. My mom died in January, so it's been a little rough around here. So, you know, I apologize to everybody that I just kind of disappeared, but it was
Real
necessary.
life. Real
That's
life.
quite,
Yeah.
quite understandable. Quite understandable.
Just to finish, Griffey, thank you for everything you've done too, and thank you to all of our fans for being with us. It really has been a quick year, and
Yes.
there are contributions. We literally left our old place, I believe it was on a Friday, and we're back up and going on a Monday
Yep.
in a new channel.
Yeah.
With none of us had any experience in this. We had shows planned. We had donations. Some of you have contributed quite a bit of cash to keep us going, and it was an amazing show of support, and has been an amazing show of support over the last year. And I can't thank y'all enough for it.
Well, and I want to take a moment to recognize Jim and all your hard work, because when we moved
thank
over
you.
here, you had I don't remember, it was under 100 subs, right?
Yep.
I had
Yep.
7 subs, believe it or
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
when
yeah,
we started a year ago.
And think about this: we are close to 7,000
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
Yep.
in a year. So I just give yourself a pat on the back, Jim. You have done tremendous work.
Yes,
And
Jim.
none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
Yep.
Gently, though, we don't want you to hurt yourself.
I just want to. We also have Hank, and we have my girlfriend Rose as part of the cast. They're not with us right now, but I want to thank them both. The rest of you are on panel, I believe, so I can't count that high with my fingers and toes right now. But just to
Well, add the cats. You have enough cats. Just count cats. You have enough cats.
Right. We'll get Helen in. She is the manager.
Hank complains about that because even with the noise canceling, get this, the noise canceling takes out the damn air conditioner, which is 1.5 feet from me, but does not cancel out Helen. He hears Helen's like, shut that cat up. Shut that cat up.
I can hear the tail.
Not possible. Not possible.
It's a voice. It's supposed to enhance voices.
So, anywho, thank you again. We're going to return to this, and then we're going to get out of here in just a few minutes. But
congratulations, Jim, on everything going well and the expansion of the channel and finding stability in it. And thank you for everybody. You know, it's a group effort from the viewers, the audience, people who like to donate, help, panel members, you know, behind the scenes, emotional support, you know, all that. It all adds up into an environment people want to hang out in. So congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, we're here to be positive. We're here not to make you feel bad, and we're here to give you some place to hang out. So thank you for being with us and letting us into your life 6 days a week, 6 days a week. So thank you so much. And now, Phil, I think you have one last thing to do before we go back to the video. Do you know what that is?
Spankings?
No, Phil.
What?
Dearly beloved.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to celebrate this joyous life of love between Mark, the sarcastic law student, and this lovely woman, the ironic law student. Who's going to give Mark a lovely green card to go along with the lovely yellow outfit.
Oh, dear Lord.
Dear lovely woman, do you promise to keep Mark in green cards and keep him in America as long as possible?
See, Poppy Phil. See, Poppy Phil. See.
And Mark, do you promise to love, cherish, and help your bride pass law school in America?
I'm afraid Mark is sarcastic. Is not here.
That is a yes! Yes, that is an enthusiastic yes, he does! By the power invested in me by WFYC, WFYT, and the College of I don't know what I'm doing. I now pronounce you YouTube husband and wife. You may kiss the bride and embrace that green card.
Oh, come here, mi amor. Come, mi corazón.
This new Pope is silly.
I don't know what's.
We need to bring back Pope Classic.
NCR doing the voice.
Night, mon ami.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, Mark Daddy. Oh, Mark Daddy.
Poppy Mark.
That's enough to make a segment.
I don't know anything about that vehicle accident. I don't know anything about that vehicle accident.
He doesn't know anything about Mark. Doesn't know anything about it.
I'm immigrating to Russia.
Good night, Gia.
Good night, Gia.
Right now? It happened right now?
No.
When did it happen?
Well, that's why I'm asking you.
Can I see it?
So, not at this time because you're detained, ma'am. I just wanted to see if.
So why am I detained, sir? I don't understand.
Well, you're not detained. You're under arrest right now for driving while intoxicated. But
how do you
I'm
know?
asking you questions pertaining to the vehicle accident that you
thank
had
you,
earlier
Dave.
while you guys were at that little carnival down.
Somebody read it.
Carnival.
Or wherever you were prior to this.
Is this chick going through menopause? I'm super cold. Now I'm hot. Hot flashes?
Could be. Could be.
You know,
I don't know why I'm under detained.
You're
under.
Yes, Judy.
But I'm asking you questions pertaining
I'm
to
of
the
the
vehicle
right
accident
age
that you
for
got
menopause.
into prior to being under arrest.
But I don't look like that anymore.
You're what?
I'm of the right age to go through menopause, but I don't look like I don't look like that, and I don't dress like that. So I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
I think the
This
bailiff
is not menopause.
Well, here's your chance.
This is not menopause.
Seriously, Judy, the bailiffs already love you. If you wear an outfit like that, I'm just saying you'll get all the best parking spots.
That's true. That is true.
And
They don't,
and you
they don't even
aspire.
allow hats in the courtroom. I'm willing to bet that would be on the list of do not allow in.
Judy.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that you have gone from aspiring to be Mrs. Davy Jones to Mrs. Groovy Lane Myers.
Oh, such a fan. I am such a fan. He keeps like looking at me like he was actually trying to stare me down. Now, I understand he has glasses. He's never wearing them in court. So he may be looking at me, or he may be looking at the blob that is me, because I got that idea. But there's no love lost there. I try very hard not to make noises in my disbelief, but as Prodigy likes to say, my face has subtitles. So if you can see my face, you will see what I'm thinking.
Is Lane trying to pitch woo to you in the courtroom?
I think he keeps looking around trying to see the sea of supporters that he is sure that's going to be there, and instead finds me.
So he
Be
thinks you're
still his beating heart.
No.
So this Judy woman keeps showing. I know she's supporting me, even though this is a kangaroo court.
He keeps calling for the local ABC station, the K-Gun 9. Listen, maybe I'll get an internship with them. Then it'll make his dreams come true.
Oh, boy.
God help the world.
Why you guys aren't detaining me for that particular reason?
For driving while intoxicated. That's a crime in the state of New Mexico.
But I wasn't
No.
anything. You guys didn't do any sobriety tests or anything.
Do you not remember what we just did?
Well, yeah, but I asked you why, and you guys
And I
didn't even
told you why.
complete it. But you guys didn't complete it. You guys told me that you guys weren't doing, and then you guys proceeded to tell me that I was under arrest. But I never really got the reason why I was under arrest. You guys just told me you guys were
They
doing
told you
sobriety tests
18 times.
on me, but I never got the reason why. Asked you,
Okay,
and then
follow-up questions. May I get you the driver's license that's in your purse, in your vehicle?
no, you may not. I can get it for you if you'd like.
Okay, well, we'll tell this.
No,
female
you
officer to
cannot.
bring it
Yes,
to you so
you
you can get
like.
your,
But I don't know why I'm under detained if I'm
May
under
the-
the influence, but I never got tested or anything. And then
Yes, you did.
We were doing our tests, and you were being so argumentative. that we
no,
were
I
unable
was
to
asking
complete them, ma'am.
questions.
I
'Cause
was
I'm a
not
law
refusing.
student. I want to ask questions. I was asking
So
questions.
there's a time and place for questions, ma'am, and there's a time for listening.
It is amazing. They used to have a college in, they used to have a postdoc degree,
Yeah.
baseball.
Which you were just unwilling to do. And you
I
were
don't have any control
during the
over
entire
it.
time I was trying to conduct
Hey,
my
dude, get
SFSTs.
premium.
Now, I'm not here to argue
Ladies
with
and
you.
gentlemen,
I'm not
the
doing
Pope
it
brought
right
to you
this minute.
by
I wanna ask you,
Incogni.
Can this female officer bring your purse to you so I can get your driver's license so we can go ahead and proceed with the paperwork?
I can get it for you if that's what you're asking. I can get my
No.
driver's license for you. I'm not arguing with
Okay,
you.
may we have permission to get in your vehicle and get the purse to bring
No,
it to
you may not. I can get it for you if you'd
No.
like.
No.
Okay.
Put my
Go
hands
ahead.
tied
Sit
behind
back.
my back.
Sit back
If you-
and
Have you not
But
noticed
I
that you're in
just when you
handcuffs,
close the
dear?
vehicle, I'm very, very. It's hard to breathe.
So are you?
I am very, very.
Super hot. So if you
Okay,
can keep
I'll
it
change the air for
open.
you. I can't leave the door open for you, ma'am.
Do you think
Policy.
you could
First
put
it's
that?
too cold. Now it's too
She's
hot.
very demanding.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye.
No quiero estar aquí.
Oh, here
Oh,
come
now the
tears.
tears.
Yeah.
Yo
Oh,
quiero
yeah.
ser abogada. Yo quiero ser
Oh.
Quiero ser
Oh,
abogada.
good baby.
Soy muy cascadero.
Well, you should have warned.
Oh.
Her
It's quarter to
sentence should
5 in the
include
morning.
having this played for everyone in her
It's
life.
quarter to 5 in the morning.
Estar aquí, una
Wait till
cena.
she goes to
Pero yo no
the
pertenezco
I know how
aquí.
to
Soy
beat
muy
the
cascadero.
rest of that.
I'd be getting up in like 20 minutes.
Yo no soy bravo.
Survey says.
Start putting your guesses in the side chat as to what her blood alcohol will be.
Okay, let's go around our panel. Touche, do you have a BAC guess?
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Jim, do you have a BAC guess? Because you can guess because you're not hosting tonight.
Oh, that's right. 0.081.
Ooh.
She's
Yeah.
just
Price is right.
crazy. She ain't drunk. She's just crazy.
Point 0.18.
Dance.
A nice round 0.1.
0.1. Wow. NCR.
0.118.
Judy.
I'm gonna say double, so 0.16.
0.1. And Mark, what do you think your bride is going to be? Let's see how well you know your bride.
Well, that person's going to be 0.15.
I think the most important question.
Over in Britain, don't they use per mil?
Very creative.
Okay, you've got Sue Bear with 0.11, Lisa with 0.169, Virgo with 0.240, Dave at 0.230, Elementard at 0.118, Mrs. Tom at 0.269, Celis at 0.18. Parson wonders why this is still going on. Sue Bear at 0.19, Reseller Road Trip Adventures at 0.17, Transit 0.13, Minion Banana, Matt G at 0.203, and I think I got all of them.
Okay, and what were you saying, NCR?
I think the most important question we need to ask Mark about his lovely bride here is, when she's not getting arrested, where's her favorite place to make whoopee?
Ooh, on the cushion.
Under her ass.
On the cushion, yeah. Karen, Facebook Karen's in a 0.20. Fine, all fine guesses. All fine guesses.
And yeah, we use micrograms for.
Okay. And so you can flow. Okay. So we can see. So this is basically.
You just did explain. You did explain. That's why I said because you guys did explain.
Seriously, Phil.
Oh
Next time, there's going to be something.
I will.
So, this is your
There
last
should be
test.
Viagra ads on
Now,
your
if you
thing.
refuse to take the test, your license will be revoked for a year.
So we're giving you an opportunity, because even though you weren't answering yes or no, this is just so you know that you're.
I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing.
Still print it and still in the future.
So cold in here.
So
It's so cold in
You don't
here.
have to, but we're offering you this last opportunity. For what?
For what?
You're gonna test. Yes.
Well, is it going to
But
be
I'm
too
telling you
moist
for
now?
what, and you're not telling me why, just because I was hard, you guys stop me. It's a test
Moist down the middle.
You're not telling me why.
That's why it making sense. You parked me because you're stopped. It's up to you. You parked me because I was stopped. Yeah, I was stopped. Because I was stopped. I wasn't driving at that point. I was stopped.
I was at home base. I was at base. You can't get me. I was at base.
You're not letting me explain. It's right there. That's your last. You're not letting me explain. Yeah,
The umpire ruled me safe.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on base.
There's another officer right here. Somebody else, because you guys are not letting me explain. Do you want me to leave so you can talk to me? Can I? You're having so much attitude ever since you stopped me. So it's. Okay, you don't want to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it. I never said no. I never said no. So you said no?
I will marry the
You
female
said
officer.
no? We can't force you to do it. It's not that I didn't want to do it. I'm asking you. So you said no, right? So you said no, right? Okay. Thank you. You said no. I never said I didn't want to
A
do it.
year
You guys are not
suspended.
just-
I never said that. I never said that. I didn't say that.
There was someone called saying that they heard a gunshot, so that's why we were
It
there.
wasn't me.
We're not saying it was.
It wasn't
No,
me.
you guys are saying I'm driving under the influence, pero ni siquiera me hicieron unas pruebas ni nada. Nomás me amarraron y me agarraron.
So the reason why you were stopped is because you did that U-turn. You passed by us, you did that U-turn, and then you also parked on the wrong side of the road.
No,
So
I
that's when we spoke to you.
But I can park there in that part of the road. It's a neighborhood. It's not a road. It's a neighborhood. Like, it's not like I made a wrong
So we
turn.
smelled. So when we're speaking to you, because of all those stuff, we smelled a little bit of alcohol, an alcoholic beverage, and that's why the officer did
You
the
guys didn't
test.
tell me that though. You did, officer. You
The officers did.
no, they didn't tell me that, officer.
Only told her 20
Officer,
times, but you know who's
Sergeant
counting.
Gomez, yes.
Sergeant Gomez, they didn't tell me that though. That they smell. alcohol in my breath. They didn't tell me that. You can run the cameras back.
Okay.
They didn't even let me conduct the full.
The doors slam.
Officer, when am I gonna be here locked up? I wanna go home.
So you still need to see the judge?
Oh, this early in the
Get
morning?
home to me, amor.
That's on Monday.
When can Mark
You're
come
going
pick
to
you
wait
up?
for the judge.
You're not going to be here.
Okay, so I'm asking you, when am I gonna get released? That's what I'm asking you.
So after you hear a judge, ma'am, or a judge hears you. Come on, espalda mal.
Pero explíqueme, no me puede tomar foto así, maestro oficial. Yo quiero ser una lawyer. I want to be a defense attorney. I can't be a lawyer like this.
I can't be a lawyer like this.
Pause it, Phil. Just to echo what Virgo Wraith is saying real quick before this ends, thanks everyone who hanged out after the raid. And yeah, big props to Biggin. He's always been generous.
Yes.
He's always sent us folks over. I wish we were on early enough to return the favor. But he's an excellent guy. Please, for those with links to Biggin, please throw them up or throw them over inside chat.
Yes.
We are chilling, relaxed here, no drama. Please do consider us for the Kareem read. I think that's for Karen read coverage, and the morning newscasts. Newscasts are every morning now when we have them, 8 o'clock Eastern for the duration. They should bring you right into the Karen read coverage starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, but please go over and subscribe to Biggin. He's a wonderful guy and a gentleman and a scholar.
And if I may make a plug for our channel, we do make the best sidebars anywhere.
Yes.
Just say I make the best sidebars. We have a fresh one made every day.
Are they
That's
chocolate?
right.
It's not reheated like the chowder.
Yes.
It's pronounced chowder.
You may
say
we got a couple minutes left in this.
No estoy en la influencia.
Okay,
Ustedes no me dijeron que me saliera nada, ni mi licencia, ni por qué me pararon.
Yes, Parson is our 11th cast member. He's always here to make us laugh or to laugh at us.
He's a good man and a good friend.
Por favor.
And then,
I'm gonna serve. I'll take it.
so cuando quito tu mariposa, pon tu vagina in your head.
She was charged with a single count of aggravated driving while under the influence of liquor. It was deemed aggravated because of her refusal to take breath or chemical testing.
I'm just gonna say, if that's a tube, it's like a tube of biscuit dough that just busted open.
Yeah, spoiler alert that they might teach you in law school. They tend to go harder on people who refuse this than if you fail it.
Yeah, how about
The
that?
case is still open as of June 2024.
Well, her next court date is coming up here in July.
Well,
Actually, no, it was last July, 2024.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
2024.
Last year.
2024.
This is old.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thank you for including me in all this fun this year and welcoming me to and Zoe for a great year. Just want to say thank you to everybody, especially you,
Thank
Jim.
you, Gia. Thank you.
Well, we hope your money was well spent. You have been
Yes.
backed us with thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
Tens of
Millions.
thousands.
Tens of thousands. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Yep.
I would like to say something to Jim, though.
$1,000,000.
That Chicago Mafia money goes a
Yep.
long way.
Yep.
Go ahead, NCR.
You know, I give you a hard time for all the crazy drunk girls you try to marry off to me, but I'm actually happy for you, Jim, for all the success you've had in the past year. And I've said this to Anthony Caruso, and I'm saying it to you. I I see you getting close to 10,000 by the end of the year, and I hope you succeed and triumph over those who shall not be named.
Yep.
Well, I'll just correct you. It's not a me, it's a we. We are a team here. Each one of you contribute in your own way, including Mark, who, sorry about Friday nights,
even
man.
Mark.
Even Mark.
Sorry about Friday nights, man, but, yeah.
Yeah, goddamn.
You took out so many loans in my name, damn it. I had to pay you back somehow.
And car leases,
If we
we
start
trashed
paying
so many
instead of
cars.
bitching about them, we wouldn't be in this mess, would we?
Well, it would only be fair if you would stop taking them up telegraph poles.
Yep. We've had a lot of fun.
I've only done that once.
Well,
Again, thank you to everybody.
We've had a wonderful night here. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I'd like to thank the Biggin Raiders and our regulars.
Yes.
We've had a great chat.
Welcome,
it has been
Biggins.
wonderful.
Yep.
We hope you stay. We hope you liked what silliness we had in store for you.
Yeah.
We like to go around and give everybody a last chance to say their piece. So, Gia.
Love you all. Congratulations, everybody.
Pants.
It has been a great pleasure, and here's to another great year.
Judy.
Onward and upward for everybody but Jim, because it's all his fault. Thank you.
Mark.
Get premium, you cheap bitch.
I will. I have the church bingo money. I got the church bingo money. I gotta spend it somehow. NCR.
Remember, statistically, there's somebody that has a social security number that starts with 42069, but they just can't tell anybody.
Touche.
Love you all.
And Jim.
Bill is a bastard for cutting me off. La 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 la.
You knew I had to do it. You knew I had to do it.
La 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 la. Your mics are on.
That's me.
Friends, you're welcome here anytime. Every night, 8 o'clock, except for Sundays.
Well, you can be here on Sunday. We just won't be. Good night, everybody. Don't forget to be kind to your waitress and screw the valet.
That's journalism on YouTube.